Hey everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I'm getting ready to go to Las Vegas for work, believe it or not. More on that later, and it will impact your daily deliveries because I'm going to do some from Vegas. I'll be fully clothed, don't worry. Today's topic is about the NIL, the NCAA, the transfer portal, and this entire mess that we call college athletics. But I only have 3 minutes, so let's get rolling. The NIL is name, image, and likeness, and the U.S. courts have told the NCAA you cannot restrict student athletes from making money off their own name, image, and likeness. It makes sense, I agree, but we also, a lot of us said, hey, this is going to come with some very unintended consequences, and it didn't take long for those to pop up. According to the NCAA, institutions cannot rely on a NIL to help attract a recruit to your institution. So a player can't be paid specifically to attend the institution. They may be paid after they attend the institution. That's the way the NCAA says it's supposed to be, but the Nigel Pack Miami NIL agreement seems to flaunt that NCAA guidance. Now the question is, what will they do about it? And probably the same thing they've done with the transfer portal. The transfer portal is intended to allow student athletes to have one free transfer. Don't like where you're at, pick up and go somewhere and play the next year without that transfer year sitting out a year. That's always been part of NCAA athletics. It's supposed to happen once, and if you want to go again, you're supposed to get a waiver. So far, the NCAA said, hey, yeah, here's a waiver, and here's another waiver. You want a waiver? Kids are playing seasons at entirely different schools every year now. 3 or 4 different schools during their time in college. It's crazy. It's not at all what anyone intended, but I kind of view the NCAA right now as a dysfunctional marriage. And one parent, in this case the courts, have decided that the kids can play with propane in the house if they want to cook a burger. And the other parent, the NCAA, instead of really fighting to stop this or try to come to a compromise, has just taken its lawn chair and plopped down in the front yard, pouting for all to see and waiting for the house to blow up. And that's what's happening in many ways right now with college athletics. All we've known about college athletics is coming apart at the seams, and the NCAA still doesn't seem to be intervening as the fire spreads and burns down all we know and love. Simply, in my view, because they did not get their way via the court system. It's sad to watch, but stay tuned. The NCAA better step in soon in some of these situations, start denying some second, third, and fourth year transfers soon, or all will come apart at the seams for this institution, which, by the way, is a creation of its members. And it doesn't seem to be serving its members very well unless you're members that like to bend the rules.